free. I got a dot on this Glock, ain't no robbing me. These niggas like to comment shit on Instagram pics. See me in public, say hi to me. Boy, I don't get it. Bro hit a lick and I'm with it. Been hanging out the ski mask, I can't fit it. Bro hit a lick and I'm with it. Been hanging out the ski mask, I can't fit it. Let's plan to rob.
This Barberson TV, my camera. The news, can we get a Barberson exclusive? Are you innocent or not innocent? Who are you going to blame it on? Was there other suspects? Is there anything going on in a non-profit organization you want to share with us now? I ain't giving them a break, but I'm gonna add Blunt. Hold on, Blunt. Give me 5 seconds. Let me explain this to y'all. Big Psych got a side piece. Not even a side piece. It was this girl he was tricking on. She got OnlyFans page. She like a trick. Big Psych was tricking on her, falling in love with her, cheating on her baby mother, cheating on his baby mother with her. He was like sending her money, spending a little money. They was getting little hotels, this, that, and the third. So long story short, she don't know who Aunt Glizzy is. All she hears is Big Psych keep talking about Aunt Glizzy all day. She like, why do you keep talking about this boy Aunt Glizzy all day? So she started exposing him. Now she exposing him. It's all out here. I'm going to show y'all everything. Just make sure y'all catch the next YouTube video. It's going to drop in an hour. It's going to say Big Psych side piece expose him. She been exposing this DMs, text messages, cash out. He nasty. And like, she ain't nothing though. Like, she just like, I don't mean a dogger, but like, she like a clucker bird. Like, he was hitting a clucker. I told y'all he was thirsty. He be tricking in that phone, sending all them little explicit pictures. He'd talk to anybody. He'd talk to a trash can long as that young guy. You know what I'm saying? He salting his baby mother down to a trick. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Now she exposed him. Because she like, all you talking about is Aunt Glizzy. He taking her out on dates. They going on dates. All he talking about is Aunt Glizzy. He venting big Aunt Glizzy to her. Like, wow, God, she been exposed. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all a little bit. I'm going to give y'all a preview. Hold on. Let me give y'all a preview. So y'all won't think I'm capping. So y'all won't think I'm capping. Give y'all a preview. But yeah, though, y'all, he be just cheating with anybody. This how she really looked, though. Like, this the joint he was hitting. Like, this how she really looked, like, without all that, without her date face on. She been exposing bro, though. Like, bro down bad. Bro down 1,000 nothing. He thought it was over. He thought I was giving him a break. Boy, I ain't giving you no break. This is the Big Psych marathon. I got so much stuff in this phone, y'all. I'm gonna find her. Give me a second. Here she go right here.
I'm not going on nobody's live to down talk nobody or whatever like that. I don't know nothing about what y'all got going on. Like I said, I don't follow you, and I just started following SYKE.
There she go right there. That's what she looked like. She looked like, I don't know. She trying to get an 8-ball. Like, I wouldn't, like, you could get up off that. I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't go buy from the store and have some to her. You feel what I'm saying? A little crumb ball. They say she not ugly. Yeah, we can tell you ain't never had no bad. That's either you on her fake page or you just, it's Ramadan and you don't want to say the wrong thing. You'll break your fast telling the truth about her. I'm about she not ugly, though. If she ain't ugly, y'all nasty. Word to my mother. She like a barracuda. If she ain't ugly, y'all nasty.
I'm speaking on me. You read in the situations, right? You read.
I don't give a what y'all talking about. Y'all just nasty. Y'all ain't got no morals, principles, or respect for y'allself. If that ain't ugly or champ, y'all stink. Y'all just nasty. But let me add Blunt. I ain't even on that. Like a monkey. Y'all just nasty. Y'all will take up for anything.
What's up with you, bro?
I got some questions. How you feel about this Big Psych situation?
Look crazy, bro. Look crazy. Bro, it look crazy, bro. And from the outside looking in, it look crazy. Like certain things you just don't do.
So you seen him trying to out the valley, interrupt the program, and break it all down. What do you feel like his excuse about the violence or the program? What you think? Like, what you think his play is in court? Like, how you think he gonna play it?
I mean, well, at first I thought he was gonna play it like I don't know if he was up there probably working and somebody gave him a joint or a pound, whatever, K2. I don't know where you find K2, but like you said, like, but I thought that was gonna be the play.
Tell oh yeah, matter of fact, tell the people where to find your YouTube and how they find you, how they know to be updated on what's going on.
DC Gospel, man, news on YouTube. I be exposing violent interrupters. Like all of them just want to steal money. That's all this about, y'all. This ain't about nothing but a big pot, millions of dollars.
So
And
your opinion is all violent interrupters are bad?
not all of them, but majority of them. And Big Psych said it already first.
Yeah, he did. I seen the interview. He said
But man,
90%.
those I grew up with a lot of them and know them. I just know what's going on. You know what I mean? It's out there now. Psych named the names and you know. It's like the downfall of the violent interrupters.
I seen you say a couple names. I'm gonna be biased. You can talk about them, but I'm not gonna talk about them because I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna tell you the reason I'm biased. I heard you say something about Wally, Big Wax. I know Big Wax personally. Like he watched me grow up. I ain't saying nothing. You can speak on that and all that. I know he took the $2 million and went to Africa, but I ain't talking about it. Like at least he went to Africa. Like you feel what I'm saying? I know about that. But and Tony Lewis, my man. He used to look out for me when I was a kid. He used to take care of me when I was a kid. This before I knew what he wasn't a violent interrupter. He was my football coach. Like he used to look out for me as a kid. Like I ain't gonna say nothing about him. And Fly, my mama told me leave. You can speak on Fly. You can say whatever you want. You don't got the rules. My mama told me leave Fly alone. That's her homeboy from back in the day. That's my uncle, man. This, that, and third. So I'm gonna leave Fly alone. But you can iterate and say your opinion on everything. Go ahead, let us know what's going on.
Nah, this Tony Lewis. He a good man. Tony Lewis. What I know him, I was in his class. I can't even say nothing bad about Tony Lewis. Like that's the only thing I know. I don't know nothing about Tony Lewis. This is the first time me hearing it is coming from you right now. Him in the mix or anything, because he deal with a guy
I don't
named.
know. I don't think Tony. The don't get spanked guy that run a campaign. He said something about Tony Lewis, and I had to stop him. Like, bro, Tony Lewis been
Not
in the
him.
atmosphere since I was a kid. I'm talking about he used to look
Nah,
out for me when I was a child. This
nah,
before
not him.
violent interrupter days.
He one of the good ones. Him and Booby.
Yeah, I don't have nothing bad to say about Tony. I'm Team
Uh,
Tony Lewis.
Me too. I'm Team Tony Lewis, but the rest of them, like, even like Wale, like I remember when he started the little violent stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I was shocked, you know what I mean? Because when you we was out there selling, we was out there doing our thing, and when you see somebody change, you be like, damn, something really must have had to get him off this block. But I see why now. That $2 million, bro, that'll get me off the block too. Oh God, I would have left a long time ago. Everybody left me behind in the block. Why they went and did that? Man,
Why is he still like? Did he move to Africa?
I don't know. I'm just going by what people say. He moved to Africa. I don't
They
know.
said he got 2 million, and he went to Africa. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, 2 million. I
I
mean,
ain't seen him or heard from him in a couple years.
that sound like my man. My man be getting it. He be getting it. He be doing his thing.
So you feel like Big Psych for I feel like Big Psych out in the program because he got caught. It's not got nothing to
All
do
right.
with. It ain't got nothing to do with
You know
stealing
what Big
government
Psych
funds.
feel like? This what they did, but they used Big Psych.
Yeah, he was a pawn.
Yeah, they used Big Psych. He said, look, I'm listening to him saying it's like I was used. I'm saying to myself, like, damn, he was used. I know them. I know how they
They
operate.
say, what about the dude that's making the seafood fried rice? All his people that work for him is from his neighborhood. He scammed likely, y'all. Oh, my brother.
Oh,
I went through Big Psych phone, y'all. I seen the text message. Big Psych don't like his guts. Like he
for
told
real.
Big Psych was trying to get in on some type of scam, and he was like, "Nah, Big Psych, man." Text somebody else like, "Man, I wanted to punch him in his face. This, that, and the third." Big Psych hate him. Nah, he scammed likely though, y'all. My mother.
See, like all of them just, and you saying that, see, I don't got his phone. I wish I had it, but all of them, right, is going like, yeah, that's what they doing. You know what I mean? Even like, sometimes I be looking at like Big Sight and this, and I like Big Sight because when he was on the positive side, he should just created his own thing and not got caught up in their way.
I don't feel like I first of all, the reason Big Psych out in the programs now, it ain't even got nothing to do with the program. I can see if he got caught stealing money and he out and like everybody stealing money. Bro got caught with a pistol on him and some K2. Like that's AWOL from the program scheme. Like that has nothing to do with what's going on behind the scenes
Yeah.
behind the program.
All right, look, check this out. To be talking about other things and other programs and stuff, that's like come from like, man, and it's no disrespect. It's like a kid behavior, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you about like, man, I've been in prison before, you know what I mean? What's the average guy do in prison? Hey, can you send me? Can you send me? And then they'll come home and be mad at the world, like, cause you ain't sent them a dollar. Bro, I don't owe you nothing. Like a lot of my friends came home, they did 20, they see me, I'm still out here doing my thing, whatever I'm doing. Bro, I don't owe you nothing, bro. Bro, don't you know that a lot of them got saved in prison? They should be blessed. They didn't have to come out here in this struggle, man. My mom was on crack. They didn't have to see the things that we had to see. And for somebody to come home and stick their nose up at people like they better than, nah, that's wrong. Or even like even the idea of how he came on the scene when they was like he want to bring you a platform. Now I really ain't like that. I was like, man, that's some hating stuff right there. You know what I mean? Like create whatever you're gonna do, you know what I mean? But I don't got nothing against them, you know what I mean? It's just that sometimes you just got, bruh, stealing ain't the way.
So do you feel? I feel like Big Sight more so, man. He didn't get a part of the pie.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like that's his whole argument. Like I was trying to be around, be like a little worker until I got myself to the big piece of the pie, but I fumbled, so I'm bringing. And he said I was on mouth. He said I would bring the whole JSI
Yeah, I
model
heard
game.
them
I
that.
don't even know what
I
JSI
didn't even
means.
know what that is. Made me go look and I started seeing what it is, the model, what they've been going through it. You know, it's like the violent interrupt. They used to be the piece of holics. It's like what I said on my YouTube. Go check it out on
Oh no, I
like
know the piece of holics. The piece of holics. They started the scam. They stole the most money in the world,
okay, so check this out. Ronald Moten, Wally, all those in a piece of holics.
and they rebranded and when it got another check,
Rebranded, went broke and rebranded to violent interrupters.
and when they got a whole other check. That's why Wax knew to go to Africa. He already been through the struggle. He already know what's up with the people. I'm gonna
I
go and
mean,
live in the forest.
he was right next to the big dog, Ronald Moten, the biggest thief ever. So of course he learned something. I
I
ain't
think he
saying he,
rebrand though. He got some little museum, like a go-go museum. Did it close down?
man. I don't, man. Man, look, I'm asking people like, I think we deserve a bigger museum. We don't deserve no hole in the wall, bro. Like, is it
Yeah, we
open?
deserve a real museum.
Yeah, a real museum. Like, come on, bro. You go build a hole in the wall. I bet some of that money in his pocket.
No, definitely. But did they get any time for the piece of Harley scam? Did they ever go to trial or to court for
Now a
that?
lot of them rats, they told
Oh, they just told the scheme and when it
the
rebranded.
rats.
Cause I be saying I know the light skinned guy from the piece of Harley scam. The light skinned guy, the gap in his mouth.
Yeah, like even the one that tried to when I was going through with the DC Black stuff, the dude Fox, violent interrupter, he messed with the dude job. They hit me about send me the paperwork. Bro, all you gotta do is go to the court building and get his paperwork, man. The man told on his brother. Violent interrupter. They got violent interrupters that told on their brother.
The power of that money.
So if you just look at the movements of people like that, like this a violent
I
interrupter.
feel like the violent interrupter programs in DC need a Netflix series. It's
Don't be.
way deeper. It's way
It's
deeper
deeper.
than this.
It's
It's
big.
way deeper than this though.
It's
Like
big. It's go all the way up to the big boys.
it's something new every day. Big Psych just put the eyes on it.
No boy, I'm about to move because they might put a hit out on me after this one.
Nah, hey, look though. I've been saying the same thing. I ain't even looking for gangsters no more. I'm looking for violent interrupters. Like, stay away from me. I ain't not trying to. First of all, Big Psych trying to out y'all. I ain't trying to out y'all. Big Psych added somebody else into it though. Look, this how crazy it is. He said, "Man, y'all better think." I feel like it was sneaky snitching. He said, "Y'all better thank India. Y'all better all call India phone." That let me know everybody know India. So I went to search in India. You know, India is Big Wax partner. They in the. Oh my God,
I'm
that's
gonna
Big
laugh
Wax
real quick.
homegirl. They
I'm gonna
in
call
it
you back.
together. They said India been stealing since the Indians.
Yeah, I heard. And then when I heard who she was close to, I said, "Oh man, this is
Oh, guess
bad.
who her right hand is?
This is bad."
Mr. Trayon Wright. I'm
Yeah, this
Trayon White.
It's bad.
That's how Ray J got around Woodland, Trayon White, and India. I said, oh, this Big Psych just basically put the pieces to the puzzle together, like without telling you. Like if you know, you know, y'all better call India. Everybody better check in on India. So I go do my research on India. India been stealing since the Pilgrims, man.
And this the crazy part. I wouldn't even thought about Wale until he said something. It just like, oh, should I know him?
Nah, for real, because Big Wax been low key though, out the way.
You know, like,
He been off the grid. I ain't seen him in years. I ain't seen an Instagram picture or
look,
nothing.
I said the person that's asking for an interview, he told me I don't be doing interviews. I be trying to stay low key. So I been new then. I said, oh, I already know what's going on. I already know what's going on. Hey, yeah, I do shit, yeah. And then when it came, I heard his name. I was like, oh man, that man done sunk the ship.
They sent me a joke that show how much the government paid these certain companies. Big Psych, I said Big Psych, Big Wax last payment was 1.7 million, and that's when he went AWOL. Like he got the 1.7, and we ain't seen him since. But
Wouldn't
shout out to him,
you?
at least he did it the right way. He got it and got out the way. They got it and want more, 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 more. They start. This how big the scheme is. They finesse the move, then put their man on it, finesse the move for a cut. He put his man on it, they
Yeah,
finesse
that's
it.
how
It's
they
like
do it, yeah.
they got 360 deals going on with that.
Like, check this out. What job you gotta have a charge to get? Like, you, like, you
Oh yeah,
gotta,
and this is why they get all the jail guys, because they feel like the jail guys live by a code that they can't snitch, they ain't gonna be hot, they owe murder, so they go get a real form prison. Man, you want to make some money, man? We gonna work the government, bro. Just be a real jail guy. Don't do too much talking. They only hire fellas.
yeah, that's part of the required qualification. You gotta have a felon. They hire nobody without a record. You gotta have a record to get that job. That's the only job you gotta have a record to get.
Hey, nah, they working the other one over there, Slim.
So if y'all any felon job y'all need a job, go be a valid enterprise. They gonna hire you. I'm telling you.
But instead of getting the $1,500 every 2 weeks, y'all might as well. Y'all don't even know. Y'all can go get y'all own grant. They don't tell you that part though. That's why they go get fellas, cause y'all don't have the sense to know that you could just apply for a nonprofit organization to go get funded from the government. You will go get a job for a nonprofit and get paid off. They scam. It's like they never tell you can do what they did. All you gotta do is go fill out some papers. It's that
Like, ask
easy.
the kids, like, have they been out? Like, if you ask the kids, I don't really know. I'm just taking a guess. I don't think they've been out Washington D.C.
Nah, but this how they do it though. All right, I'm gonna break it down. The government might fund them a rack of turkeys. So they gonna take the turkeys out. They gonna put all the violent interrupters pull up to one warehouse and get all the turkeys they need for the community. They go give them back in the community. The government pays for them. They go give them back in the community. Then the kids might need violent. That's how Peace Haulers used to do. They take the kids to. I say they get a grant. Huh? Here go $50,000. Take the kids to the movies. They going to watch the cheapest movies. That they gonna go spend 15,000 to keep the 35. Like they weird.
Or take you to the Bullets game, $10 tickets.
Did man? First of all, they got the violent interrupt the program. The bullets might get them tickets on the house, and they ain't telling nobody.
So I was in like when I was coming up, we had violent interrupters like Gene Hughes. Like they took us out of town. Like I'd have been everywhere as a youngster. We used to get in trouble. Wilmington, North Carolina. That's where Michael Jordan from. Went down there for the festival. Like they was taking us out of state. You know what I mean? We had an opportunity, even though I still chose the streets. You know what I mean? But they gave us an opportunity, man. Look, you cannot just get these young men some hand-me-down shoes, some turkeys, and think everything gonna be all right. It just ain't gonna work.
And I used to see Big Psych, like, yeah, man, I'm giving out 20 pair of shoes to the youngest, bro. They gave you a check to go buy shoes from City Beats and pass them out, though. You acting like you organically doing it out your like
And once they get the shoes, then what?
nothing. It ain't they not. First of all, if a kid in the DMV think listen to me. Everybody is not bad though, y'all. I heard it's a lady named Miss Hardy, and she do not play about this type of work. I don't know who she is, never seen her or nothing. But
Yeah,
they say Miss Hardy, the one with the good heart, she a good one. They say Miss Hardy is the one that don't play about this. It's good
got them.
ones, but
There's good ones.
the good ones keep the scheme going.
They
Cause the
keep
good
you.
ones do so good, you'll think everybody good.
They puppet everybody else. Huh? Yeah, yeah, man, go ahead and do that. Yeah, go ahead. Nobody gonna know. But I don't
Me
know. You know what
personally,
I mean?
I
But
don't know nobody like the violent interrupter programs change. Like this,
nah,
how I knew it was crazy. They'll tell you not to, not they, but it's certain violent interrupter programs that tell you not to tow the pistol, de-escalate problems, and all that. I didn't watch a violent interrupter program. I didn't watch Big Psych call and say, when I catch you, I'll put that dog on you. I say, ain't he a violent interrupter?
I heard that
Y'all,
too, man.
y'all hide this man.
Yeah, it was one, what I mean, I ain't talking about nobody deaf, what I mean, respectfully. They was like, oh, he was about one of the guys that got killed, I think. They say he was a violent interrupter. Like, the violent interrupters been in more trouble than the YNs.
Yeah. And they got bigger records. They got bigger records than the YNs. So you sure they ain't the ones need to be interrupted? Like, yeah, instead of being a violent interrupter for the youth, it need to be violent interrupter for the returning citizens.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's bad. Yeah, yeah. And it's over with now. Once you start seeing dudes do that, and you
Oh
can't
no, it's
even.
definitely the reason it's definitely coming to an end.
Yeah,
They got big. First of all, Trayon White and Big Psych arrest alone with the other two guys that caught a body and they was all that it's done. I just seen
yeah.
Rocket Council members they trying to end the violent interrupt the program because
And
they can put the money somewhere else.
and Psych always gotta remember this. And this is for real. This like real talk. You cannot go on the mayor and expect this not to happen.
Yeah, it was like 2 months of him just going on a rant, dissing the mayor, going off on the mayor.
I'm gonna predict this first,
And they
y'all.
went and got Trayon right after that.
Don't be surprised if she say something after convictions. Don't be
Yeah,
surprised.
and speak up.
Don't be
Hope
surprised.
I'm not won't because I remember that month he was just going off on the mayor, going off on the mayor. Then Trayon get caught up. It's like I remember. It's making sense now.
Can't play with the mayor, bro.
And she gonna speak after his conviction.
You know they're violent interrupters.
And I seen it's the prosecutor lady. She had her own TV show. She worked for Trump. Trump
Oh
hired
yeah,
her.
you know she gonna say something. Oh my
She
God.
she did an interview and they asked her about Trayon White. How did he get back on council? They said because his people voted him. We can't stop that. But she said I'm 100% sure. I seen the evidence. I'm 100% sure we gonna get a conviction on him. She said I'm excited to take him to trial. I said excited. God.
And she gonna talk about him. She gonna talk about Big Psych if they get a conviction. She gonna talk about all them. Like this bigger than what you think. Look, you cannot be doing wrong. Talking about you helping kids, getting caught with guns, getting caught with anything. Huh? You know how they gonna make that look and closing arguments to prosecutor.
And it's a bad time because Donald Trump here, he on a crackdown in the DMV, like with all
Stealing
type of
money.
corruption or anything going on. This is a bad year. Like it's a bad. Maybe if it happened before Trump got on this crackdown, and it's the nation's capital. He trying to make the nation's capital like Dubai, like a real peaceful place, damn near no arrests
Uh,
and stuff like that. So he definitely gonna do something big with him. But that's why when Big Psych made that statement, I bring the whole JSI down or GSI, whatever it's called. That let
yeah,
that let me know he knows something in his head that everybody's doing something illegal. He said he can bring the whole thing down. Him bringing the whole thing down, man, he already confirmed it's a scam.
why he make that comment?
Yeah, it's like one of y'all. It's like the government. There's no somebody know the government secrets, and then they get fired. Say they know that they work for the White House, they get fired, and they always disappear or they get knocked off. Big Psych just out here telling all the behind the scenes secrets. Who's to say he wouldn't sit down? Man, I can tell by the stuff he already doing. He record phone conversations. He getting a rocket intel for the day, his judgment day. He gonna try to get the lowest of the lowest.
Yeah, that's crazy. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you, I ain't, and I remember I had a picture of my phone. I ain't gonna lie, it was the dumbest thing I did. But I was playing a joke with my homie. I had a bag of flour, right, telling them, "Look, I'm back, y'all. Come see me." And I ended up getting in trouble when they found my phone. No bull. They charged me for a bag of flour. But I'm literally, I can post my paper where I'm sitting in trial, bro. All you see is a hand and a bag of flour. And I'm facing 30 years for that. I went to trial, literally, y'all, on my mother, son. It serves. I was in that joint like I had to this, and this was my last charge because it made me realize, be like, hey Mo, I'm literally sitting going to trial, and part of the evidence is a bag of flour because me playing in my phone. And you know how they play that in trial? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna give him a heads up. The prosecutor played this like when you say it's a joke and this and that. You gotta realize, bro, you talking about the real world where people never been in trouble. He gonna say stuff like this. Who play them type of jokes? Cause normal people don't play like that. And when you
I,
talk about sitting in front of trial, in front of normal people, bro, it's kind of hard to convince that.
so, all right. So say if you was a violent interrupter, you had a violent interrupter job, and they caught you taking the firearm off you. It's on video of them taking the firearm off of you. How would you play it? Would you just go? Would you plead guilty to it to not blow up everything, or would you take it to
I'm gonna have
trial?
no choice. I'm gonna have to plead guilty to it. I'm
That's
not
what
gonna
I was
say
saying. He
nothing
said I was
about
telling
it.
him to plead
I don't
guilty.
even want people to, after that, I'm gonna take the plea and get my time and keep it moving, come back out and do it all over again, bro. That's what you supposed to do at the end of the day.
I seen Big Psych get locked up. First he blamed the police officers, then he blamed the program. Now he trying to blame the person that was in the car with him instead of him just taking like nobody told you put that gun in your dip, bro. Nobody can put no gun in your dip.
They sent me to jail. Like, I got locked up. Why? Reason I got locked up because of somebody got smashed up Lincoln Heights. One of the YNs, whatever went on, but they tried to get me to tell. I didn't tell to get out. I literally went through trial on a 12 count indictment because I knew I was innocent. So whatever's gonna happen, gonna happen. It failed just like it's supposed to fail. Man, at the end of the day, when they finding stuff off you, bro, if they getting it off you, that's 9/10 of the law, possession. Tell me what defense do you have in that?
And he got a court appointed lawyer.
Yeah, I mean, there's no defense in that, man. But you went up there and got it from somebody you was working. You feel what I'm saying? Getting it, man, trying to save somebody's lives or get the drugs off the street. That's the only thing. And at the end of the day,
But you still gonna have to testify on that person you got it from, right?
even at the end of the day, this how the law work, bro. Nobody don't care. Look, the prosecutor's job is this. Did you have this on you or didn't you? Anything else between don't matter. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You would be able to be like, yeah, I was up there, this and that, woo, woo, blah, blah, blah. And they going to be like, anybody can say that. And then in closing arguments, they going to sit there and say, we understand what he was doing.
But this
But
the
this,
feds. I feel like all right. This is what I feel like. If he got the pistol on him and he say, "I took it off somebody, I did this and the third," why did the police have to search you and find it instead of you telling them when they came to the window, "I
yeah,
got a
you'd have been
pistol on
straight
me"?
out like this. Yeah, boom, a violent interrupt. Y'all just up
Yeah,
here
it's
working.
like they had to go in your dip and then you say
Boom.
they gonna
So, all
try
right,
to get.
look. And that's where the defense fall at because the police going to be like, well, he would have formed us right then and there.
Like
And
they
guess
had
what?
to search and find it. Like you didn't tell them.
Oh,
It's like now that defense ain't nothing, but it's the feds. You play.
so
First of all, you don't play with the feds.
I don't even know the case, but just imagine they asking him this: do you got anything on you? And he say no. Violent interrupt's not gonna do that. Violent interrupters ain't gonna do that. He gonna be like this, man. Yeah, I just came up here working. I got this, boom, boom. He gonna volunteer it because at the end of the day, that's what you supposed to do when you a violent interrupter.
That's the reason you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out because it's never gonna work for you.
You can't be cool, bro, being a violent interrupter. You gotta be cool and doing your job the right way. Like that school teacher that be dancing all the time. He could be a
Yeah,
violent interrupter.
I like bro. I like bro what he do for the kids. I don't
He
feel
could
like
be
he
a
get no
violent.
grants. I feel like he do that just on the kindness of his heart.
He could be a violent interrupter.
And he tapped in with all the kids. Like he make them love him. He be trolling. He be playing in they way to make them
Yeah,
comfortable being around him.
yeah, yeah.
Shout
He
out
can
to
be a
Ballhead
violent
because I don't
interrupter.
know his name, but I know
No,
he
I don't
been
know his
going up.
name. Yeah, he can be a violent
And he work in
interrupter.
the schools. I think he work in
Yeah, he
Berkeley.
working the school team. I ain't tell you go get your gun license because before y'all get in trouble, y'all can get gun license and tote guns for real, man. Y'all don't got to do all that. Why it is go get your license and go tote a gun the right way. He giving free game over there.
All right, let me ask you one more question before I go.
All right.
Say if all right, say if me go use me as an example. Say if I was locked up for a murder, I did 10. I did say I did 10 years on it, and they let me home. I gave the time back and they let me home. But I was convicted of it though. Like I was convicted of it. I did it. I didn't say I didn't do it or nothing. I just got out on some loopholes. At least some alleged loopholes. I don't really know how he got out. He might have been working in jail with information in return for freedom. Uh, and then you get locked up again as a violent interrupter when they give you a second chance. Ain't that still, even if it's not on your record, ain't that still gonna be brought up by the prosecutors that you did time in jail for murder?
All right, it might come up like that in the beginning, but they'll fix it in the end though. You get what I'm saying? Like they'll be like this, like, yeah, he was convicted as a felon, but if now check this out, if he really wasn't, it's all gonna the one thing about this stuff is all gonna come out because they gonna say it in the end, be like this. Well, y'all got this wrong. They gonna correct that. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't an expert because he really probably, I don't know if he gonna get some time or if he got a plea. They gonna talk about was he an expert. If he take a plea, you gonna hear all that. You gonna hear was he an ex-felon, was discharged, all that's gonna be in his PSI. So we only gonna know until then because they might have made a mistake, but I never been through a appeal process where I got back and I got caught up because I don't know, I ain't been in that situation. That's one situation I haven't
I'm
been
gonna
in.
be down the court building like Channel 7, gonna be down there. I'm gonna have my
I know
microphone
you
like
is.
that. I'm like,
It's
Big Psych, is
gonna be
there anything you want to say?
bruh,
Anything you want to tell the people? Any of your
bruh,
supporters? Are you guilty or not guilty? I'm going down there with a microphone. I don't know about
bruh.
DC Gospel, but I'm be down there.
Bro, I said this, I said, man, I ain't going down. He about to go up.
I'm going down there. I'm letting them know now. Yeah, I will be at Big Psych trial with my camera. I'm sorry, not in the court building, but outside. I'll be right. They'll have Channel 7 News, Barber Son TV, Channel 4. We all gonna be down there. I'm gonna have a what's it called? I'm gonna have a media pass.
Man, and I think when he left you alone the first time, he just stayed, kept doing what he wanted to do. But I guess when he got in trouble, that's what really just it always spiraled out of trouble after that. That's when you got where we at now.
Man, that's part of the game. I appreciate you though, bro. I ain't want nothing. I just wanted to tap in with somebody that been through the system that can explain it a little bit better.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you for having me on, bro, too.
No, I appreciate you, brother.
I know by anytime.
Playing a robbery, I got a dot on this Glock, ain't no robbing me. These niggas like to comment shit on Instagram pics, see me in public, say hi to me. Boy, I don't get it. Bro hit a lick and I'm with it. Been hanging out the ski mask, I can't fit it. Bro hit a lick and I'm with it. Been